How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Sunnier here. We're back. This is episode 12, I think. Is it 11 or 12? I think it's 12. Episode 12. Man, 12 episodes. I'm getting into this. I've been into this. So, in the last episode, we built that over there, and in today's episode, I'll be showing you why. So, a couple of things though ahead of time. I put these here because I had a zombie break through there and kill all the villagers, and then I cured them all, which was kind of helpful, honestly, because now I get one trade of iron for every emerald. But you know, I figured I should do something to prevent it from happening anymore, just in case I'm not prepared for it or something. But I got that taken care of. I also had my kelp farm. I had it off and on for a little while, and I made a mistake with it. I got it up and running again. I don't think I made any changes, but what I was able to do is now if I AFK, I get a ton of dried kelp blocks coming in, and I can check those there. It'll go over there. And I'm getting ready to make a reason to use this somewhere else as well, because I got plenty of dried kelp down there you know, in the super smelter. And today I'm gonna give another source for them. So, as I mentioned in the last episode, we built this right here. I like it a lot. The only thing is the middle is not very, you know, extravagant, and we're gonna be taking care of that today by building, as I'm sure you can tell by the title, a cow farm. In the last episode, you saw me run off and go and get some cows, and they were not fun to pick up. Man. I did a little bit off camera. I put some coarse dirt down here, so that way it wouldn't spread. The grass wouldn't spread. I mean, I like it a lot like that. I put this here, too. I thought that was cool. You know, it's a little stand area under the rain. Place to drink some water. You got some hay, some food. I also put these here because they kept going over there and just staying there. I don't know why. It was annoying. I couldn't figure it out. But we're good now. We got it taken care of. And yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Okay, as I'm sure you can tell by the title, today we're going to be making an automatic cow farm. Now let me preface that in saying that it's physically impossible to make a fully automatic cow farm. What's going to be automatic is the killing and processing of them. All we're going to have to do is breed them. It's not possible yet. It might be soon. But it's not possible yet to just make it so you could just AFK it. So, oh boy. What we're going to be making, as I'm sure you remember in the last episode, if you saw that, we got some cows in here. It took a little while. I replaced the grass with coarse dirt. As well as I built this little like stable area. I thought this was cool. Little feeds and water. You know, I thought it was interesting. But we've got to fill this, you know, area. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So I've got some stuff set right here. Obviously the double chest and the hopper. I got them set here like this for a reason. I don't like how dark it is, and so I'm going to be able to light up it a lot better because there's going to be something like in the middle for it to be, you know, lit up, if that makes any sense. There will be something in the middle I can light up, which will light up the rest of the build. Okay, so these are the things that I can think of that you're gonna need, plus maybe some other stuff that I can't think of off the top of my head, and if I might just tell you to get something else. Also, you don't have to do the lever and the sticky piston. You can use lava, and it'll make make the cooked steak automatically. I would do that if I were you. I, however, want a source of XP, and so what I'm going to do is make a sort thing for the leather and the raw beef, and I'm going to send the raw beef off into a smoker to get cooked, and I'll be able to put a lever on the smoker, and I'll get XP from it. It's going to be great. But if you don't care about that, use a lava bucket. You'll get steak instead, and I'll show you how to do that. In that case, you won't need a sticky piston. You'll need a dispenser. So, you know, they'll both work. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So, I would take, you're going to need a trapdoor. This is going to go right here. This is very similar to the slab in the chicken farm. You also don't need two, but they craft in twos. It's very similar to the chicken farm one, how it's a slab. Only difference is cows are taller, so the babies will be able to stand on this. When they grow up, they'll die to a block above them and or a source of lava above them. So, Once you've got that, you can take some glass if you really want some glass. I know I do, and you can put some up there. We're going to take some blocks and surround it like this. And if you choose to use a sticky piston, again, if you want, totally up to you, you're going to want that to go, these are temporary, right there. And you're going to want to place a block right there, in which case you probably want one there too, so it's not sticking out a whole lot. And what this will do is, you know, that'll suffocate them once they've grown up. So you're going to want to surround this all the way around, just like that. That's where the babies will go. Once they've grown up, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be great. So the next thing I'm going to do, again, you don't have to. It depends how you plan on getting up. I'm just going to place the ladder down now. You only need 6, but I'm going to place it down now just as a way to get up to the top ahead of time, just so that way I can stand up here as I continue with this build. So you're going to go up 3 tall, just like this, and we're going to go ahead and take our stone brick stairs and place them here and here. So, and obviously we continue to build up just like this. This is where you're going to put the cows. And they have to be the grown-up ones. If they're babies, they will fall through because of the water that you're going to have, as well as because of the stairs. Now, what we're going to do is build this up one more, and then the glass is going to go out like this and up like this. It's going to be like a, you know, the letter Y. And we're going to, just for now, place a block here, but that's temporary until you've got all your cows in and grown up. Everything else, you're just going to surround it just like this. And this is where you're going to want to have your cows, is right in these 2 spots. Now, once you've got all your cows, you're going to break this block right here, and it'll allow the babies to fall down. But we aren't there yet. Now, what we're going to do is place, we're going to break the block right here that was right to the side of the staircase. I shouldn't have dropped down here. I'm not going to be able to get out. And we're going to replace that with a slab. And on that slab, we're going to place a sign right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to waterlog this in a little bit. And we're going to, using this sign, preventing it from going this way, it's going to flow this way instead. And when this block is gone, it's going to push the little cows down, and it's going to make the big ones float. So now once you've got that placed, you can just cover it up just like that, and make sure you do that on this side too, and cover every side except for this one where you'll put a sign. Once you've got that done, you're going to want to build a big old staircase to get up and down with the cows that you're going to be putting in here. At the minimum, you're going to want 2 in each spot to keep making sure you can breed them over and over again, but you're going to need 4 total. So I got these 3 or these 4, if they'll all come with me. There we go. Got them all in there. And now that we've got those there, we can now take our bucket of water. We can take our bucket of water and place that right there. And look at that. Now they will just bob up and down just like that. And that's what we're going to need the fences for. We're going to prevent them from jumping a little too high. You know, we still want them jumping up and down and whatnot. It just makes it a lot easier to breed them when they are like that. If we just don't want them to go a little too high, you know what I mean. Dang. There we go. Alright, now we can just get them breeding. There we go. And whenever you're ready, you're going to want to break this glass and break that block right there and replace it with a sign. But only do that once you've got enough cows in here that you're happy to just let them do the whole dying thing. But I'm going to wait to do that a little while. Wait till I get enough little baby chickens, little baby cows in there. So we'll do it in a little bit. We can check it out now that it's done. You can see we've got the water flowing from both spots. Obviously, once you get enough cows and they start dropping down here, all you have to do is flick this lever. If you want this to be lava instead, what you're going to want to do is where this block is right here, this one, you're going to put a dispenser, you're going to jump and place it right there, and you want to fill it with a bucket of lava. And what you're gonna want to do is whenever they've all grown up, you're gonna flick the lever. Or I guess push the button. You should probably use a button instead of a lever. Otherwise, you're gonna have to like do this with it. It'll be weird. So just push the button. It'll dispense the lava. Once they've burnt, you push it again, and they will all be able to fall back down. So you're gonna take your time. Make sure when you've got the wheat, you go up, you breed them, they'll fall down. Everything else happens by itself. So. Yeah, that should be it. I'll check back in a little bit once we've got this going a lot more. I think they're all grown up now, which means we can go ahead and get this bad boy started. So, using a Silk Touch pickaxe, I'm going to... Oh, do I have the signs on me? Oh, I need the signs. Okay, using my Silk Touch pickaxe, I'm breaking the glass down... and we break this, and the water will start to flow in this direction. That's why the water's over there, is the water's flowing to the sides rather than it, you know, being a straight shot, or like rather it being a source, it's flowing to the side, because that's what the whole point of it being over to the side was for. And now we can go ahead and using my last 6 wheat, get this bad boy started. So we go ahead and we just breed those cows either side, you know, and they will attempt and eventually flow down. And if they don't, which is okay, there's an easy fix. We can just add a slab up on the top there instead. Issue is I already broke the block. Otherwise, they'd start trying to get out. I think I can take care of that pretty easily, though. Okay, we're having a little bit of issues trying to get the babies to drop, which is okay. There's solutions for everything. So what we're going to do, Silk Touch pickaxe, we're going to place a sign there. And I'm going to break the stairs right there. And it's a little glitchy, but it should work here in a second. Hopefully. I can't believe that thing's bouncing around like that. But you can see we're getting them to drop. That should be the only one left. That's crazy. I can't believe how much that guy's bouncing around. And I think I'm just going to replace that one block that I turned into a slab back into a block. That might help. Again, there's issues with everything. You're always going to find issues with farms. And once you fix them, you know, it'll be alright. Look at that. Yes. So again, farms can be crazy. Farms can be weird. There will always be issues. You gotta try and find them and solve them. It's kind of interesting. Now, we only bred 3. That's all the wheat we have, but we can do that. And when these guys grow up, they're gonna suffocate. And we will end up with their stuff to come in here. Don't worry about this. This just came from all of the cows that shot out to the side or fell to their deaths. This wasn't from the farm. I just put them there ahead of time. But we've got it finished. So the reason that worked was replacing that is because when we're replacing the stairs, the adult cows, they swim to the top. The baby ones, they bob up and down because they're small and they get pushed down. That's why they're the only ones that come down. But we've got our baby cows here. When they grow up, they will suffocate. Or we can wait to do it until we come in here later, you know. But now all we need is a ton of wheat. But we can go ahead and call this farm done. Okay, we've got this taken care of. Hopefully off camera, I will make this area look a little better. Because it's kind of ugly. And the farm is like a mess. My plan is I want to make like some stairs up, not just like a staircase. That would look terrible, but yeah, you'll wait and see. All right, just check out the next episode. You'll see it finished off. But we've got the farm done. All we have to do is wait for these to grow up. They'll suffocate. It'll work great. I'll hopefully have made an item sorter as well. We'll have a smoker going. Oh, I'm excited. We've got this taken care of. And so the purpose of this is mainly for the leather. Because we can get some leather worker villagers, and one piece of leather is 1 emerald if we set it up right. So we'll have another income of emeralds as well as the iron one, and it'll be great. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful, or you at least enjoyed it a little bit. I've been recording for almost 4 hours now, just waiting for cows to grow up. They can be a pain. Hopefully you got it built if you wanted to, successfully, because it is kind of hard to take care of these things. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I was getting a ton of views in one of my other videos, and I didn't get a single person. No one subscribed, and I was like, if you enjoyed the video, you should subscribe and see more. But it's not that big a deal. I hope you did enjoy. Again, leave a like, comment. What should you comment? Comment it's finally done. It's really about the farm, really about the build, but like people might interpret it as finishing the episode. It'd be funny. It's finally done. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.